Manipulation rarely begins with control. It begins with confusion. Some people don't tell you what to think. They slowly make you doubt what you already know. The most powerful form of self-respect is trusting your own reality. And the moment you stop trusting yourself, someone else gains influence over your life. Here are 7 signs that someone may be manipulating you. And these signs rarely lie. 1. They make you question yourself constantly. Wise people listen to advice, but they don't abandon their own judgment. Manipulative people create confusion where clarity once existed. You begin apologizing for things you never did. You start doubting your instincts more than their behavior. And when someone constantly makes you question yourself, pay attention to the pattern. 2. They make you feel guilty for having boundaries. Manipulative people treat your boundaries like a personal attack. The moment you choose yourself, they accuse you of changing. People who benefited from your silence rarely celebrate your self-respect, and guilt should never be the price of protecting your peace. 3. Their kindness comes with conditions. Some people give only to create obligation. They help you today so they can control you tomorrow. True care expects gratitude, not obedience. And wisdom is learning the difference. 4. They always find a way to blame you. Some people avoid accountability by creating confusion. No matter what happens, the responsibility somehow returns to you. They protect their image by damaging your confidence. But a manipulative person searches for someone else to carry them. 5. They keep you emotionally exhausted. Manipulative relationships create uncertainty. One day you feel appreciated, the next day you feel ignored. The inconsistency keeps you chasing. Clarity and exhausted minds struggle to see situations clearly. 6. They dislike your independence. They become uncomfortable when you trust your own decisions. The stronger your self-belief becomes, the weaker their influence becomes. Independent thinking is a form of silent power, and people who respect you never fear your growth. 7. They dislike the new you. The old version of you is easier to control. The new version asks questions. The new version sets boundaries. The new version values peace over approval. And growth often disappoints the people who benefited from your weakness. Manipulation loses its power when self-respect finds its voice. The people who fear your boundaries often benefited from your lack of them. The less approval you need, the harder you become to control. Trust patterns more than promises. And sometimes the strongest form of power is quietly trusting yourself. The truth is, manipulation survives where self-doubt lives. But wisdom begins the moment you start trusting yourself again. You don't need to argue with every person. You don't need to explain every decision. You only need the courage to protect your peace. This is Mindful Ways,